Waiting. Okay, looks like we do have the vehicle back, picking up the narcotics, and she just closed the window. That's the female that picks up the narcotics with children. She just closed the window immediately once I focus on her vehicle. She's in there right now, and that's the information of the vehicle. This is a pickup of narcotics at 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. She just panicked. Sometimes it's a female, sometimes it's a male, but the majority of the time, it's a female with children, and that's the reason she responded by raising her window immediately, okay? There we go. So we do have activity of narcotic pickup 5130 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. This is Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, open for business. A number of trap houses in the area, and that's one of the reasons why I took it upon myself to file a petition with a tax preparer. Safety concerns, of course, of a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. May 1st, 2026, Friday at 6:17 p.m., a show of force, 60-plus police officers, paramedics, and fire department were deployed at my residence, okay? 5133 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60804, unprovoked while watching TV. And February 27, 2026, Friday as well at 3 p.m., a U.S. Marshal involved regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment in both cases, of course. We are standing by. I filed a petition with a tax preparer June 10th, Wednesday. Okay? So, Thomas Cicero Mayor, Larry Dominic, is under the spotlight. And I also filed January 8th, 2025, with Internal Revenue Services tax evasion regarding 5132 West 24th Street, Laramie, Cicero, Illinois, 60204. Nello Greco is the main proprietor. The first floor remains vacant. We are standing by. It looks like this is an early pickup. Not unusual. They usually do from time to time. 2:58 p.m. Monday afternoon, June 15th, 2026. We have activity. They're hiding. They're hiding. And yes, they are waiting for the Candyman to give the okay so they can send the children in to pick up the narcotics personally. The children are involved to avoid any suspicious activity. And that's another reason why there's no address identification on this resident or a work permit displayed to avoid any association or wrongdoing by Thomas Cicero officials and our current mayor, Larry Dominic, clearly involved in criminal activity involving children in trafficking, distribution, and packaging of narcotics. The individual is moving inside the vehicle. There is movement inside the vehicle. There is movement inside the vehicle. Standing by. There is movement inside the vehicle. We're going to find out if it was a coincidence or not once I approached the window, that the window was closed of the vehicle. Standing by. We have activity. There's no doubt we have activity here. I am being subjected to lethal high-level frequencies electromagnetic field waves. This is a deterrent since 2003, over a decade of electronic harassment, of course. It is used as a deterrent, but over time, secondary health issues of radiation levels. Very deadly. And obviously, similar situation to not placing a work permit on the resident to avoid any association or wrongdoing. The police officers in the area are waiting and standing by, set up traps, false police reports, and arrests. And, there we go. So we have a denied access. That's exactly what took place here. And it looks like they will be, traveling the opposite direction. Denied access on video. We got him. That's not going to look good on her record. She's already documented, of course, but this is a denied access that just took place right before your very eyes. And that's the reason why the Martinez family have been instructed to park over there as catfish, working alongside 5139 Trap House as well. So 5139 Trap House and 5135 Trap House next door. Martinez family. This is my address. We're a small world. As soon as I approached the window, the female closed her driver's side window. She rolled it up immediately. It looks like it is electronic window. And of course, the instructions for her to leave were given right here. 5135 second floor hideout. This is where all the instructions are being given periodically to avoid any suspicious activity. 5135. And as you can see, the bright light harassment continues. Even though my ex-wife is in Mexico preparing for her retirement. This is where the bright light harassment is being deployed. Right there. They have brand new painted frames, but their intentions are very clear. See that? And the intentions are very clear right here. See that? So this is part of the process of state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment. And we were fortunate enough to capture the female leaving on command signal. And as soon as I approached the window, as soon as I went over here and I went like this, she raised the window immediately. That's how I knew. And obviously she's well documented already, okay? This is a female with children in the vehicle. And this was a denied access, okay? So don't worry, she will be back. That's right. And we have her vehicle well documented. And she was instructed from next door, just come back later and drive the opposite direction. And sure enough, we got her on video. When you hide, that's the worst thing you guys can do, guys. That's the worst thing you guys can do. Because that's called self-incrimination. When the police officers are no longer passing in the area, that's called self-incrimination. Because they're attacking me every single day. But all of a sudden, today, they want to act like saints, okay? This is San Francisco Mayor Larry Dominic, open for business. This is it, guys. Keep your eyes on me. This murder plot continues, and obviously this criminal organization feels very comfortable that they can get away with my murder And obviously, this is the game plan, okay? This is the game plan here to manipulate me to respond to the bright light harassment for documentation purposes of mental health issue illness. And in both cases, February 27, 2026, Friday at 3 p.m., and May 1st, 2026, once I removed the cardboard from the window, it was canceled. The attack was canceled, and that's what makes this a disregard for public safety and a misuse of taxpayers' revenue funds, emergency revenue funds. I was also attacked while shopping, grocery shopping at this location. Well documented, frame by frame. While shopping, the police officers of full force, once again, a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds. I would have stayed longer filming, but I had too many dairy products and it was a hot day, okay? So, but we got what we needed. And this is Town of Cicero officials attacking me and, of course, Town of Cicero Mayor Larry Dominic. I already filed a petition with a tax preparer June 10th, Wednesday, regarding a misuse of taxpayers' emergency revenue funds, focusing all law enforcement on me and paramedics and fire department for documentation purposes of mental health issue illness to avoid long-term electronic harassment, secondary health issues, or radiation levels. This is their safety net, okay? If this wasn't their safety net, they wouldn't be bothering me with the bright light harassment and the electronic harassment, constantly shocking the brain, okay? So we have a win, but obviously that's nothing. That's nothing, because she's just going to come back. We have Trap House number 1, 5130, with new tenants on the second floor. New tenants on the second floor. And you can see a little peeking from the second floor. You can see a little peeking from the second floor right there. Okay, so they're in there, and they're making periodic deliveries away from camera view. You can see the peeking right there. Okay, new employees. 5132. Periodic deliveries of narcotics. Indoor-outdoor recreational facility golf course. The gray truck is always parked now away from camera view for this specific purpose. The female at 5130, first floor, continues delivery. The little boy ride-along continues. Yes, she is delivering with her little boy. And last night, we uploaded the video of a little white powder bag party with children. Okay, that was a pickup of narcotics with children. We just uploaded the video. Children are a very important integrated fabric of this criminal organization to avoid any suspicious activity. We also have Carlos, but looks like Carlos has been instructed to stay away from now. Carlos was making bank. Carlos, the protein shake business, Carlos and Letty. And, of course, the dollar store owner. Obviously, the panic button was pressed, and the dollar store owner was instructed to pass his business over to a family member to avoid the paper trail. That's one of the reasons why we have the mob, Board of Education, District 89, male and female, to make sure there's no loose ends. See that? See how that works? And all the way in the corner, we have homeowner Martinez's son, 5135, four-door Jeep, 5135 next door, and a female, 5139, trap house with a gunshot right through the front window of the basement. And making periodic deliveries utilizing Amazon work uniform, okay? So a brother and sister continue, and this is where we caught the individual smoking a vapor in the backyard, and obviously it's not against the law. Oh, look at what we have here. Carlos did return back. Carlos did return back on command signal. And looks like he is ready to continue trafficking right behind the parking lot, okay? So let's see how long this takes. If he's going to be coming out of the vehicle or not. Is this, you can tell, Okay, looks like he will be hiding his vehicle. Now he's hiding his vehicle, unlike before. So there's been a change of routine now to hide. Oh, look at what we have here. Let's see what we got here. Is this what I think it is? No, okay. All right, he will be, he is waiting for the command signal as I'm speaking, okay? He's been instructed to show up, and now he's leaving again, okay? So pay close attention. This is Catfish. He was waiting, he got caught, and he will be going back and forth, back and forth. There we go. So he has been instructed to come out again. There you go. So this is the game that they play, mind games. Now you see me, now you don't. And he just got caught in the act of hiding his vehicle. Okay? So there you go. That's how they do it. The game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment to avoid any suspicious activity. A little community gang stalking, I guess. Alright, so that's it. We did manage to get the female. Our little community gang stalking continues. We did manage to get the female here. Even though she was instructed to drive off as if she was a newbie. She's not a newbie, guys. We have another vehicle arriving now. I'm not quite sure, but this is the second time this vehicle. Let's see if that's the case or not. The vehicle is waiting. So we do have a lot of vehicles parking here from time to time. But they are instructed to do so. Playing the game of manipulation, daily plan attacks, entrapment. This individual now is waiting. You can clearly see it has been instructed to park right in front of my window. Not by accident, not by coincidence. Let me zoom out and you can see for yourself. A lot of space here. This individual. Let's see. Denied access. Okay, here we go. There we go. So we have another denied access. Another denied access of a narcotic pickup. Alright, we do have that's the owner. That's the owner of 5139. That's the owner of 5139. And that's the reason for this individual parking in front to avoid recording the owner of 5139. That I know personally. His name is Joe. And that's his information right there. Okay? I do know him personally. And he's the owner of 5139. And that's where the trap house resides. And he did signal to the second floor. It looks like the individuals are working as far as trafficking and distribution and packaging of narcotics. Okay? How about that? There's a lot of movement going on. And you can see how everyone is being instructed how to move with this military-grade technology, high-tech surveillance monitor, army apparatus, tracking signal scanner device. Very aware of my location and activities. Instructions given on command signal, of course. And this is how they're carrying on this murder plot electronically. Okay? Go on Tech Ingredients, YouTube channel Tech Ingredients, detailed information. Scientific facts, equal exposure from microwave oven, x-ray machine, or sleeping next to a high power line. Alright, that's pretty much it. We were able to capture some movement. Obviously, the silent alarm has been triggered, and Carlos has been instructed to leave. Okay? Carlos is very, very busy with the protein shakes. Him and Letty and his wife right behind the parking lot. That's why he's been instructed to simply leave. Alright, so that's it for now. 3:15 p.m., June 15th, 2026, Monday. Oh, okay. He is leaving. He did look toward this direction. So I guess that's what we got. Okay, he's working on his vehicle. Alright. So that's what we got, guys. Get involved. It is worth your time and effort. We do not want to blow my cover. At least we got something. Something is better than nothing. Mm-hmm. How about that? What a small world. Once again, that's the reason why Tennessee Show officials and our present mayor, Larry Dominic, have declared me public enemy number one. There you have it. Mm-hmm. Ex-wife is in Mexico. She is making her it's a business trip, and she will be retiring soon. Okay? So, I'm not quite sure how you're going to be able to open up a federal case of this nature regarding state fraud, mental health hospital, inpatient entrapment without a victim such as I. Okay? But for now, you can follow these individuals. Okay? You can follow them as far as their drop-off locations, especially when they are driving with children. Okay? Especially Hawthorne track race horses. Okay? So, you can interact. You can do a little social acting and record the police officers having the public meeting with these individuals. Just leave your phone behind, leave it in something, and walk away, and then pick it up and record their public meetings. Okay? We can use all the information we can get. You can do a little social acting on your own, and this is history in the making, guys. Okay? Remember, I'm still here. After a lot of attempted physical attacks on my life, right here in front, okay, right here in front, plenty of second character witnesses behind enemy lines, okay. So for now, we are moving on for now. I guess we got what we needed. The individual is still there. He's still there. So obviously something is happening right there very shortly. So there's activity. There is activity. And for now, all we can do is... That's it. Not much to do here, guys. 3:18 p.m., June 15th, 2026. Monday. We got it.